Hello and welcome to the BBC. I am Barnaby Worcester-Shireson. Our news coverage for this year's MonWHO conference begins with the unfolding drama in Korea, as leaders of both countries as well as representatives from America, Russia and China are missing after a massive typhoon unexpectedly swept through the demilitarized zone during a peace summit. American officials have already enacted security procedures, but the world is holding its breath. With no new reports coming from the Korean peninsula, we go now to our bureau chief in Seoul, David Bakkerborough. David. So, with reports that the North Korean leader and numerous of his top advisors are missing, how are people in South Korea reacting?
It appears as though Korean public opinion is split down the middle. Half the country want to help the North in its recovery effort, which might hopefully lead to conciliation, while another half wants to take advantage of the situation and destroy the North Korean military infrastructure. Public opinion is split, with pundits and politicians weighing unequally on both sides. At the moment, it has completely polarized South Korean society.
What a sticky situation.
Indeed. Complicating matters is the upcoming national elections, which add to the pressure on politicians to act. We could see some hasty decision-making.
We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Has the issue of the American military taking control of several airports been as controversial over there as it has been in American media?
Well, I can tell you that the general public is almost completely indifferent to this development. However, numerous aid workers and government officials I spoke to expressed their frustration at the heavy-handed diplomacy employed by the Americans. Relief efforts have been quite slow, up until now.
We will continue to monitor this story as it unfolds. For our next story, we look at how demographic shifts are affecting healthcare. A recent study by the WHO is causing alarm in the global health community after it was revealed that 1/3 of doctors in the EU are over the age of 55. When this statistic is combined with a high turnover rate, a worrying trend emerges. A WHO official this morning told the BBC,
"The high-pressure work conditions and relatively low pay that doctors throughout the EU must deal with have led to a significant decrease in the amount of new doctors. We are seeing an increase in nursing programs in an effort to bolster the number of healthcare professionals available. With an aging population, this need can only grow over time."
EU officials have expressed their concern over the trend, but have cautioned that it is not as significant as the media has made it out to be. What remains to be seen is whether this worrying trend can be reversed. That's the end of our special report. Be sure to follow our coverage of the MonWHO conference in March, where we will be on site with special reporting. Remember to follow us on Twitter @MonWHO Media. For the BBC, I'm Barnaby Worcester-Shireson.